Fantasy Baseball Preview. Giants not taking last year's disappointment lying down. As the 2018 fantasy baseball season approaches, we take a look at the biggest news and storylines from each club. We'll feature one team each weekday. And we'll finish up on February 16th, the first day all teams will have their pitchers and catchers on the field for workouts. Series Index, schedule for all 2018 team previews. While many MLB teams are choosing not to spend this offseason, the Giants have taken a decidedly different approach. Following a season in which everything seemed to go wrong, the Giants still have a solid nucleus returning. Adding a couple veterans with playoff experience should help even more. 2017 at a glance record, 64-98, 5th in NL West hitting, 29th, 3.94 /G pitching, 16th, 4.50 ERA park factor, scoring, 27th, 0.850 park factor, HR, 30th, 0.615 Arrivals of Andrew McCutchen. 3B Evan Longoria of Austin. Jackson McCutchen bounced back from a subpar 2016 to show he can still fill up the stat sheet in his 30s. Moving to spacious AT&T Park will likely cost him a few home runs since he hits the ball to all fields. Longoria fills another major hole from last season when Giants third baseman hit a combined .216 with 9 homers and 51 RBI, all by far the lowest in the majors. Jackson, 31, will contribute more on defense than he will on offense by allowing McCutchen to shift to a corner outfield spot. He hit left-handers exceptionally well last year, 1.013 OPS and 122 AB. Players to watch: see Buster Posey, SP Madison Bumgarner. Posey is the son around whom the Giants revolve. However, the former NL MVP has seen his homer and RBI totals drop in consecutive seasons, down to 12 and 67 in 2017. He's still a huge asset in batting average, especially among catchers, but he's no longer the undisputed number one. Bumgarner missed a major chunk of the season after injuring his shoulder in a dirt bike accident. When he came back, he wasn't the same dominant pitcher, finishing with an ERA over 3.00 for the first time since 2012. With full health and defensive upgrades behind him, he should return to the level of fantasy ace. Sleeper SP Jeff Samardzija. Everything about the Shark screams bad luck. He struck out 8.9 batters and walked only 1.4 per 9 innings. His strand rate was a below-average 65%. His 4.42 ERA was significantly higher than his 3.65 FIP. Look for him to bite back this season. Bullpen closer, Mark Melancon. Next, Sam Dyson. Melancon was supposed to be the answer to the Giants' bullpen woes. Instead, he developed forearm trouble and pitched just 30 innings before undergoing season-ending surgery. He says he's now pain-free and, until last season, was one of the game's best closers. Dyson was acquired from Texas in June and converted 14 of 17 save chances while Melancon was out. But it wasn't pretty. He posted a 4.03 ERA and 1.42 WHIP, while striking out 6.4 batters per 9 innings. Hunter Strickland might be a better setup man. Position battles. The offseason acquisition of Jackson will give youngster Steven Duggar additional time to develop, with Duggar getting the nod against most right-handers. The rotation is unproven after the top three of Bumgarner, Johnny Cueto and Samardzija. Prospects of Chris Shaw, SP Tyler B. The Giants don't have the strongest of farm systems, but Shaw, 23, hit .289/.328/.530 with 18 homers at Class AAA Sacramento. He had his stint in the Arizona Fall League cut short by a shoulder injury, but should be fine as he gets a non-roster invite to spring training. Bede, 24, has been frequently mentioned as a potential trade chip, but he's still a Giant. He struggled in his first stint at Sacramento, 4.79 ERA, 1.47 WHIP in 109 innings, eventually having it ended by a groin injury. Projected batting order 1. 2B Joe Paddock 2. RF Andrew McCutchen 3. C Buster Posey 4. 3B Evan Longoria 5. 1B Brandon Belt 6. LF Hunter Pence 7. SS Brandon Crawford 8. CF Austin Jackson, Stephen Duggar projected rotation 1. LHP Madison Bumgarner 2. RHP Johnny Cueto 3. RHP Jeff Samardzija 4. LHP Ty Black 5. RHP Chris Stratton,